Today is October 19th. Time is 1:15, and we're noticed for that time. It's Tennessee Local Development Authority time in Tennessee. Chair does detect the quorum. I'll call the meeting to order. First item of business, approval of minutes from the TLDA meeting of July 26, 2022. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Properly moved. Properly seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, let's take a vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Minutes are approved. Next item is consideration of request from the city of Chattanooga to issue an EPA WIFIA loan in an amount not to exceed $186 million on parity with outstanding SRF loan agreements. This time, you're going to take that, and I believe we do have someone online from the city of Chattanooga. Is that correct?
Yes, we do.
All right, Ms. Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Our office received a request from the city of Chattanooga requesting an approval to issue a U.S. and EPA WIFIA loan on parity with its current SRF loan agreements. And as you all know, request for approval is required by the TLDA SRF policy and guidance for borrowers. The full amount of the loan that they're looking for is $386 million, but the WIFIA program allows them to borrow 49% of that amount. And so they are looking to borrow $186 million from the WIFIA program and would like to issue this debt in parity with their current SRF loans. Our office goes through our checklist just to make sure that they've met all of the criteria and requirements. They're issuing this as revenue debt that'll be secured by the revenues of the water and wastewater project. It is new money that they're issuing. They have a debt rating by S&P of AA. And if you look in your packets, we've also listed all of the SRF loans that are currently outstanding. They have timely repayments of all of those SRF loans. They did not timely file their audit report, but we did include a letter in there that explained why their audit report was late. They do have sufficient revenues. We talked to local government finance to determine whether there were sufficient revenues now and going forward for the next 5 years to cover this debt, and there are. And the debt service coverage ratios are sufficient as well. And so we have concluded that they've met all of the requirements with regards to this loan, and we are recommending approval from the board.
Brent Goldberg. I guess first I need to get a motion to get property in front of us.
Motion.
Properly moved, properly seconded. Mr. Goldberg, you with us?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
You can. Do you have anything you want to offer?
I would just like to say first, thank you for allowing me to join virtually. Also, thank you for your consideration. We're excited about the 4 projects that we can invest in with these funds. That's all critical infrastructure that serves both the city of Chattanooga and the entire southeast region of our state. And these will also help us tremendously with meeting consent decree requirements. So we are humbly requesting approval for parity so that we can move forward.
All right. I should have gone at recess for a moment while we heard Mr. Goldberg, but does anybody have any questions or comments for Mr. Goldberg? All right. Hearing none. Thank you, Mr. Goldberg. Any other questions or comments on the issue? All right. Let's have a vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say no. Items approved. Congratulations, Mr. Goldberg. Tell Mayor Kelly we're still low. Next item
Yes, sir.
is following clean water loan. So I guess first, yep, we just have one from Lakeland. We have Mr. Bakari here. Welcome back. You're going to give us just a quick update on the fund balances.
Correct. Okay, the Clean Water Fund balance, the unobligated balance as of July 26th of 2022 was $126,149,682. There were several increases, including an interest repayment for fiscal year 22 in the amount of $9,964,376. Principal repayments for fiscal year 22 in the amount of $60,212,413. Treasury interest for fiscal year 22 in the amount of $796,464. And then there was a City of Goodlettsville loan where they gave back $207,875. This was a total increase of $71,181,128, leaving the unobligated balance for October 19th, 2022 in the amount of $197,330,810. There was the one decrease, which was the city of Lakeland in the amount of $15 million, leaving the remaining balance for loan obligations as of October 19th as $182,330,810.
Any questions about that? All right, let's take up the item then.
So City of Lakeland, again, $15 million loan request. It is for new interceptors. The public meeting was held on April 28th of 2022. They have operating revenues in the amount of $1,906,847. Their current rate is $40 per 5,000 gallons per month. Their audit report was filed timely, and they were found to be financially sufficient to repay the loan.
All right. For the description of the item, can I get a motion? Properly moved, properly seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say no. Item is approved. Thank you. Now we'll move to drinking water loans. Unless there's rejection, we've got 4 of them. We'll take them all up at once. Is that okay? All right, let's hear a description of the fund balances, then we'll move into the description of the items before us, okay?
All right, the unobligated balance as of July 26th of 2022 was $58,077,053. There were interest repayments in the increases. So first, interest repayment for fiscal year 22 in the amount of $1,210,270. Principal repayments for fiscal year 22 in the amount of $11,028,373. Treasury interest for fiscal year 22 in the amount of $231,344. And then the town of Smyrna gave back in an actual loan in the amount of $312,627. This was a total increase of $12,782,614, leaving the unobligated balance as of October 19, 2022 in the amount of $70,859,667. Several decreases, first being the city of Elizabethton in the amount of $1.35 million. Then there is the city of Kingsport in the amount of $1.3 million. Then the city of La Follette, the principal amount, $85,000. And then the city of La Follette, where we've given principal forgiveness in the amount of $85,000 as well. Then the city of Trenton, the principal amount is $520,000. And then there's principal forgiveness for the city of Trenton in the amount of $130,000. This is a decrease in the amount of $3,470,000. This will leave the remaining loan obligations available for October 19th, 2022 in the amount of $67,389,667.
All right, any questions about the fund balances? All right, hearing none, let's move into the 4 proposed loans.
The first being the city of Elizabethton. It is a green project. It is a water line replacement. The total project cost is $1.9 million. There is an SRF principal loan in the amount of $1,350,000, local funds in the amount of $200,000, and then other funds from the Appalachian Regional Commission grant in the amount of $350,000. Their public meeting was held on June 21st, 2022. They have operating revenues in the amount of $10,219,294. Their current rate is $39.23 per 5,000 gallons per month. Their audit report was filed timely, and they were found to be financially sufficient. The next one is the city of Kingsport. Total request, again, $1.3 million. It is a green project, water meter replacement. Total project cost, again, $1.3 million. Their public meeting was held on May 10th, 2022. They have operating revenues in the amount of $13,907,975. Their current rate is $20.63 per 5,000 gallons per month. Their audit report was filed timely, and they were found to be financially sufficient. The next one is the city of La Follette. Their total request is for $170,000. This is a water line replacement. Total project cost is $170,000. And this is a planning and design loan. So there is a principal amount of $85,000, and then principal forgiveness in the amount of $85,000. The public meeting was held on July 28th of 2022. They have operating revenues in the amount of $6,970,025. Their current rate is $33.02 per 5,000 gallons per month. Their audit report was filed timely, and they were found to be financially sufficient. And then the last is the City of Trenton in the amount of $650,000. This is a distribution system extension. Total project cost $650,000. Principal for the loan is $520,000. Principal forgiveness in the amount of $130,000. Their public meeting was held on September 28th of 2021. They have operating revenues in the amount of $2,646,047. Their current rate is $33.68 per 5,000 gallons per month. Their audit report was filed timely, and they were found to be financially sufficient.
All right, you've heard all four of the items. I'll move approval of the four proposed loans. Second. Probably moved, properly second. Any discussion? Hearing none, let's take a vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. All items are approved. We have nothing else on the agenda. I will say, Comptroller Mumpower reminded me that Mayor Cordell chose not to run again, and he has ended his service to this body. We hope the minutes will reflect. We appreciate his service. And also, we hope the minutes will reflect. We wish Mayor Brown well in the upcoming election as well. So now I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Already moved. Seconded. Non-debatable. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. We stand adjourned. Thank you very much.